This podcast is certified fresh. Freshmediaworks.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Marketing Drive. I'm Chris Daly, and this is the show where I use my commute time to talk about one actionable marketing idea, one tip, one trick, one tidbit that can help you do better in business, make more money, sell more products, improve your marketing, you name it. Today I want to talk about overstealing. One of my favorite sayings is, we stand on the shoulder of giants. Edit that out. One of my favorite sayings is, we stand on the shoulders of giants. And I don't remember who said it. I'm horrible at attribution. But, that's been one of my central themes is that, we are so grateful to have everything that we have in terms of our knowledge, in terms of our tools. I couldn't be talking in this phone had it not been for the millions of man hours that were put into developing the technology, putting the things together, shipping it, you name it. I won't go into that, but I'm just saying, no man is an island. That's another saying I love. But another saying is, good artists imitate and great artists steal. And I think I've seen it attributed to Steve Jobs, but I've heard other people say it. And Austin Keon also said, "Feel like an artist." That was his book, a really good one. And the point there is, other people are doing things. And, is it theft or is it inspiration? But pay attention to what's working and do that. And for those who are now up in arms going, oh, you're teaching people to steal, you're teaching people to copy. Well, that's what AI does, right? And everybody loves AI. But also, if you think about it, nobody, very few people have ever had an original thought. Think about everything that comes out of your mouth. Every single thing that you say, where is the origin of that? I think if you investigate, if you analyze, if you're honest with yourself, some of it came from your parents, some of it came from your social circles, some of it came from your Facebook and social media reads or feed. So, we spend a lot of time repeating a lot of things. Yes, I know it feels like you're coming up with it. It feels like right now, it feels like I have just thought of this. And in some respects I have, because that's what inspired me to turn on the recorder, because I was thinking about this. But I think the actual words that are coming out of my mouth, I didn't invent any of them. And I'm not talking about linguistics or anything like that. I'm talking about the thoughts. I didn't invent those thoughts. Other people have had those thoughts. I've heard them. I've decided which ones I like, which ones represent me, and those are the ones that I've decided are my thoughts. So, don't feel bad if you see somebody, a competitor, maybe not even a competitor, maybe somebody in a different business altogether who is using a tactic or a technique. Don't feel bad about copying that. Don't do it word for word. Don't, get into a copyright infringement issue. But copy the idea, copy the flow. Everybody tells me, wow, you put out so much content between all the podcasts you do and all the social media posts. When do you sleep? Well, I do sleep, and I sleep very well. That's one thing about me. I'm able to fall asleep quickly and sleep deeply. So I have no problem. But when it comes to all this content, I feel I need to do that, right? That is me at my core. I am a creator. I love creating. And it could be just an interview where we get some insight into somebody, or we tell the story of a sports team, or Maybe we highlight a nonprofit, whatever it is. I love podcasting because it is, at its core, a storytelling medium. And I love stories. But when you talk about social media, I post all kinds of crazy stuff. In fact, 3 times this week, somebody has used the same phrase with me. You're having way too much fun with this stuff. Because I'm posting a lot of goofy videos right now, because that's what inspired me. But am I the one who invented goofy videos? No, not in the least. Was I inspired by goofy videos? Absolutely, absolutely. So don't feel ashamed, don't feel embarrassed. If you see something that worked, you see something in marketing that got your attention, think about ways you can use it in your business. Think about ways you can use it to improve your life in some way. All right. Until next time, hey, keep stealing and keep it real.
You've been listening to The Marketing Drive with Chris Daly. To learn more about how Chris can help your company get more customers, call 713-269-4620 or visit us on the web at freshmediaworks.com.